Eat the Frog?
Crap.
Nice.
Give us a summarization on it, Sam. Give us your book review.
Basically, it's about the different types of frogs you can eat that have hallucinogenic properties. So in the African jungles, the tribesmen would consume these frogs in order to go on a spiritual
That is absolutely
quest.
no idea. No.
If that's not what the
accuracy.
book is about, then I don't want to read it.
So yesterday I announced that every day I'm going to try to put together a video of a vlog, essentially, of everything that's happening, what we're getting into, and kind of how our day-to-day operations work here at Loc-Doc. So yesterday was day one, which was a Monday, which is always a little bit, I don't want to say stressful because it's not really stressful, but Mondays are Mondays. It's kind of the start back after 2 days off, and so you're just trying to get everybody together. Tuesdays for us are a little more regimented. So there are a couple of things that I like to do every Tuesday. One, I have a real quick 30-minute sales huddle with our sales team to discuss kind of projects that we're going over, or projects that are in our sales funnel, and then obviously some of the metrics by which we're measuring our productivity in our sales department, approvals and submittals and all of those things. So that's first thing, 8 a.m. on Tuesday mornings.
And I said, hey man, you might as well go ahead and get a photo of me. You go with my photos. He said, that'll be fine.
As the day progresses, I've got another meeting with Chris. We used to do that meeting once a month, but as the company continued to grow and develop, we really understood that it was requiring more of our time and it needed to be a more frequent meeting. So we shrunk the meeting down. It was a 3 to 4 hour meeting every month, and now we shrink it down to about an hour a week to just try to stay connected and be intentional with our time. What is the life lesson that you've taken?
I think he needs his sunglasses to feel
I mean,
comfortable.
there's a lot. He covers a lot of various topics. The main thing being eat the frog is if you have to eat a frog, then if you eat a live frog at the beginning of the day, that's the worst thing that you'll have to do all day. One of them is that 80% of your tasks have 20% impact on what you do. 20% of your tasks have an 80% impact on what you do, and most of those hard things that you're trying to get done are those 20%.
No, it doesn't. And I'm trying to remember because it's been a couple of years since I've read that book or listened to the book. But is he the proponent of basically taking 15 minutes or something like that of the first part of your day to
he
give
said,
yourself a list?
Well, he gave several. He gave several different methods. One was like take the night before, or at the very least take the morning of, and spend. He said, I think he said if you spend 15 minutes in planning, you'll save 2 hours of every 15 minutes of planning you spend saves 2 hours of running around chaotic.
So would another way of saying that would be prior planning.
He actually says proper prior planning prevents poor performance in the book.
He adds too many P's in there. Well,
Yeah, that was too many. I'd close the book at that point. This is useless.
He obviously doesn't know anything. So this is the book that we're referencing, Eat the Frog by Brian Tracy. You can also get the audiobook of it. And even, this is the other book that we're working on. I referenced this yesterday, Turn the Ship Around. This is the book that we're doing for book club. You think we should do this one next, or do you think we should do... So what is your belief about wearing sunglasses indoors?
I think it's a good practice, just to make sure.
Also, it has 2 caramels left inside of it. I brought it, I think I've had about 4 of them, and this thing was stacked. Do you know anything about this? No?
What's in there? Is that caramel? I'd like to try one of this.
Well, let me ask you this: does the sandbox have the capability to kind of
So I have a camera over here recording stuff.
Okay. Full disclosure.
I don't know exactly what it's shooting because it's a GoPro, so it's just wide angle. So we are headed over to meet with one of our existing customers. Contacted us. This has been an account that we've had for I think 3 years now. I want to say either 3 or 4 years. And it's a pretty large access control customer, and they're looking at potentially upgrading some cameras and some door repair type stuff. Recording this for like a daily update. And it's going to be hard for me to say this because I feel like I've got several of these appointments scheduled over the next week, but I rarely get an opportunity to go out on these appointments. But I say that with an asterisk because I've got half a dozen of these appointments apparently that I'm signed up for.
asterisk?
Over the next.
A disclaimer.
Yes, that's my disclaimer. So anyway, Kevin is one of our account managers. You've probably seen him before on the YouTube with his
YouTube
key.
So I've got another one. I got 3 or 4 I've got lined up that I need to actually sit down and take some time to do.
I'm going in the wrong way.
Going in the wrong direction.
Do not tell anybody.
We're not driving the wrong direction. You didn't see anything.
Luckily, this place doesn't have cameras.
No. Oh, there's one right there.
Yeah, this could be a pickle real fast. I'm like even in the wrong parking lot too.
Uh-oh.
Oh well. Today has been another amazing kind of fun-filled day. Made some coffee early. Hold on a second. This coffee was provided by Chris's wife. Mushroom coffee mix. It's dark roast ground with lion's mane and chaga mushrooms. I probably mispronounced all of that. It was pretty legit. Did a Chemex pour over earlier today, so definitely we'll be making some more of that. A couple of actually had one meeting with a customer and Kevin, which was a pretty awesome meeting. Got a lot of great feedback and got to see this door sticker in place, just like it's supposed to be. Asked the customer if he was aware of what it was for, and he said yes. You guys have told me. I like it. It's awesome. Really happy about the fact that they're tracking everything at the door. So that was really cool. Great feedback there. Finished out the day strong with working on, and I'll try to sum this up as easy as I can, but as an organization at the beginning of the year, we started small group training. And the struggle that we've been having, in all honesty, the struggle that we've had has been trying to figure out how to do a rotating schedule, because we have 5 different groups with somewhere between 3 to 4 people per group. Each group is made up of team members that are similarly skilled in whatever they're doing, and we're trying to rotate them through different topics of discussion with the different instructors. And it's been a real, I mean, we're in June, right? And it's just been a mess of the organization and the rotation of that schedule. And it was just something that we were struggling with, trying to figure out how to make it work. And literally within just a few minutes this afternoon, just through a couple of conversations with Luke and just kind of working out, we were able to come up with an easy to follow rotating schedule so that we can make that process work a lot better. So this is what we came up with. Literally just kind of put together a quick little I guess this is a Google spreadsheet, Google Sheet. So these are our teams, these are our topics, and then check boxes for each team as they complete them, and then the rotating schedule with the instructors. It was just one of those things where where I was having a hard time kind of wrapping my head around how that needed to look, and so it just kind of took somebody with a different set of eyes to say, I think we're making this more complicated than it is. Let's figure it out. All right, man. Well, I will see you.
Yep. Early.
In the morning.
6:30. I'll be there.
All right, man.
All right, bud. Have a good night.
Bye.